All right, guys. Last one we're working in this cycle is the slash attack, where now they miss and they're coming back in. So there's a couple points that I want to make regarding this. Number one, if this is my opponent in front of me and I'm kind of close and they go to slash me now, is I got to make sure that I'm stepping so far back that even when I try and touch, if there is something in my hand that are 6 to 8 to 10 inches longer, then I can't touch the bag. Keep in mind also that their attack may not just be this, they may also step in to close the distance. And so if that happens, we have to be able to adjust. So even though I say that we don't want to move that front foot, we want to keep it engaged. If they advance on that first attack, I may have to slide it back, but I'm still keeping it forward to keep it engaged in the situation. It is what it is, so meaning that if I back all the way up here like this and I miss my opportunity to get in and try and catch the deflection, then we start back at square one. So if they come through one and they come through again, maybe I make my entry a different point, or if we can run, grab a weapon, whatever. And so don't always be stuck on, I have to be 1, 2. If I back all the way up here and now I have a long range, now what can I do? I can offer my kick, right? It's something we haven't really talked about because we've been focused more on the technique itself. But understand, the goal is always not to take a stab, number one. Number two, to try and attack if possible. And number three, which probably could be number one, is how do I get out of this situation? How do I get away? So, going back to square one, to where perfect day, sun is shining, birds are chirping, that as I step back with my right foot, my hands are coming up, my palms face me so that my blood vessels are away from the knife, and I'm protecting my neck. Now, once the knife passes, I want to make entry. Now, as the attacker, what's been the problem lately is as I attack here, one, and my partner backs up, is the attacker is not moving. And so if they back up, I missed because now they're too far away. I want to step in because my goal as the attacker is I always want to put my knife into the person. And so I need you as the attacker, as we slash 1, 2. Your goal is just to slash. 1, 2. That's the idea. Defender, the goal is don't get slashed, honestly. So as I step back, one, and the arm passes, I don't want to wait until it's on its way back. I want to go right away. And now we've been focusing on this one because it really is a great technique that defends against a low attack or a high attack. But if I pass, arm passes, and I can see it, I can also come in this way and trap the arm and then begin to attack. So feel free that it's okay if you see the opening, come in and then hit. And for right now, we're getting away. We're not going for control. Step back, control, hit, and then for right now, we're just gonna get out. One hit, get out. Number two, as I step back, one, and I'm going to go forward. Remember, I need to make sure my right elbow is high. As I come in, I'm putting that even. So my arms are together, my elbow is high and not low to where now I can begin to get attacked. My chin is tucked in and my body is tilted. So once I step back, one, depending on where the arm is, I may go this way, I may go this way, I may go this way. All depends. One. And as soon as I hit and I feel the impact, is I want to send that right hand forward and palm side up to begin to pull the arm to me, and I'm bringing my right foot to left. The tendency sometimes is, if this is my opponent and I get to here, is that the right foot is going too far back and now we're almost kind of back to back. be shoulder to shoulder. Remember, this is my buddy. I want to be here. So as I pull and I hit, I'm hitting his face, grabbing, turning, and then taking that knife out and then punching on the way out. So returning slash, this is my first go-to, 360, but it was so fast I missed, I didn't react. My hands come up to protect, I step back, and then come in. 1, 2, and then so on. It's hard to show the disarm by myself, but the main thing is your entry. If you don't have a good entry, the rest of it doesn't matter. And so make sure that, again, my opponent, 1, and right away, I'm always keeping my eyes on him. I'm exploding in. Because maybe as I decide to explode in, he changes something. I have to adjust. And so if he changes, boom, or boom. And so that is the returning slash. So again, I want you to practice a couple different variations of this. Number 1, what we've been doing. 1, 2, 3, right? And so when you practice this dry drill at home, again, from here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just go through the motions. Green and blue, think about also the other side. 2, 3. So working, the left side. 1, 2. The other thing to think about is maybe I can't catch their hand fast enough. And so as I step back and come in, is my left hand just goes to control their tricep and I just punch and back away. That is fine as well. Again, the goal is don't get cut, make some type of violent action back to them, and to get out of dodge. So 2 variations. 1, 2, 3. Of course, finish with a disarm. And then 1, 2, 3. And then backing away. Hope that helps, guys. Again, practice, and we'll see you back on the mats.